There are crimes so disturbing that even the people who investigate them never fully recover. Not because of what they see, but because of what the crime suggests. Tonight's story is not fiction. It is not a legend. It is a real documented case, and it was never solved. In 1922, 6 people were murdered on a remote farm in Germany. But the most terrifying part is not how they died. It's what happened after, because someone stayed in the house, ate there, slept there, and lived alongside the bodies. The farm was called Hinterkaifeck, one isolated farmhouse surrounded by dense forest. The nearest neighbor was far away. The Gruber family lived there. Andreas Gruber, his wife, their adult daughter Victoria, her 2 young children, and a newly hired maid. Months before the murders, Andreas noticed something strange. Footprints in the snow. They came from the forest and led straight to the house. But there were no footprints going back. Soon after, the maid quit. She claimed the house was haunted. She heard footsteps in the attic. Objects moved on their own. Something was awake above her at night. No one believed her. Then tools went missing. Keys disappeared. And at night, the family dog barked at the house. Not the forest. The house. Ask yourself this. If you heard footsteps above your ceiling, would you go check? Or would you pretend nothing was there? Andreas climbed into the attic. He said he found nothing. But the noises continued. Then the mail stopped being collected. Days passed. No lights, no movement, until neighbors finally went to investigate. Inside the barn, they found 4 bodies, stacked together. Each victim had been lured in one by one and struck in the head with a farming tool called a mattock. Inside the house, the maid was found dead in her bed. 1 child survived the attack for hours. She tore out her own hair before dying alone. But here's the detail that horrified investigators. After the murders, someone stayed. The animals were fed. Meals were cooked. The chimney smoked. For days. Someone lived in the house with the bodies. Police searched everywhere. No weapon was recovered. No suspect was arrested. Witnesses reported seeing smoke after the deaths. Others saw a man watching the house from the forest. When the attic was searched again, investigators found evidence that someone had been sleeping there before the murders, possibly for weeks. The case went cold. The house was demolished. But locals reported something unsettling. Animals avoided the land. People felt watched when standing there. No one was ever charged. No confession was ever made. Which leaves one final question. If someone lived in that house, ate there, watched the family sleep, then when did the murders really begin? And how many nights did someone stand in the dark, watching? This was Hinterkaifeck, a real place, a real family, a real horror. And somewhere in history, someone got away with it.